Welcome to the Disneyland Forever podcast, your source for all things from the happiest place on earth. For more updates, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Disneyland Forever, and you can check out our website, disneylandforever.com. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Boxing Day.
Hey, I was going to say that.
How rude of me to steal it. You can do the other one.
Happy Hanukkah.
Kwanzaa.
And Kwanzaa. Oh, yeah, they all kind of coincided all at once. Well, I mean, Kwanzaa's always this time of year, but Hanukkah is the weird one that this time
Sometimes
it lined up.
Yeah. Sometimes it's early December, sometimes it's June.
It's never in June. But in case you're wondering, yes, we actually are recording this on Christmas, but to be honest, it's kind of nice to use this as like an unwinding moment after the holidays.
Lots of food, lots of traveling.
Lots of family.
Lots of family. Lots of presents.
Lots of cats. Well, 2 cats. But that's...
Yeah, Jordan's parents adopted a cute kitty that was from the house.
From a neighbor.
And
And he's only like maybe 6-7 months old or something like that.
he's already bigger than our 10-year-old cat.
Yes. Which is not hard to do.
Not hard to do. Our kitty's tiny.
Still got kitten energy.
He is so crazy and cute. And he likes to go during the school days, up to the school. There's an elementary school that his parents live by.
Yeah, and he likes to go there. So they can't let him out during school hours. Otherwise, the elementary school calls them and says, will you please come get your cat?
And now
because the kids they won't come back in from recess because they want to play with the cat.
And now they know him by day. They're like, come and get Chewie. His name's Chewie, like Chewbacca.
Although, funnily enough, didn't name him that necessarily because of Chewbacca.
I thought that's what they said.
They said it kind of worked out that way.
Okay.
Anyway, so lots of food.
Yes.
Lots of pie, lots of everything. But it's kind of nice right now to kind of unwind by talking about our trip to Disneyland last week, our Christmas Disneyland trip.
Yep.
Which was also a lot in just a short amount of time, but a good lot.
Yes.
So that's what we're going to be talking about today is a little treep recoup.
A treat recoup.
That's why I need. It's the end of Christmas, guys.
Is all that tryptophan hitting you?
No. I think it's just. Well, you had a nice long nap today, so you should be fine.
Yes. That's what Christmas is for: napping and watching a Christmas story.
Which we did not watch today.
I watched it at my dad's.
Oh, I did not. I watched Christmas Vacation. Love it. Anyway. We do have a new review.
We do, from Influence Spence. They said...
We believe we know exactly
I'm pretty
who
sure
is.
I know who that is, because he...
Pretty sure. Anyway.
He put the review on after he's found it. Said, best pod in the multiverse. If you don't like this podcast, are you even a Disney fan? Jordan and Dan are clever, knowledgeable, and hilarious. Best podcast ever. Fight me. We're not going to fight you on that.
Thank you so much, and thanks for everybody who has left ratings and reviews. We love seeing them. We love reading them.
Yours don't have to be as violent sounding as that.
No, you don't have to take such a violent stand, but we do appreciate it.
Yes.
Very much. So if you haven't done so already, make sure that you leave us a 5-star rating on Apple or Spotify or Audible, and you can also leave us a 5-star review on Apple. My brain stopped working again. On Apple. And... also, if you have left or see reviews and you're outside of the United States, screenshot those, send them to us because we cannot see them.
Yes.
Just letting you know.
They are forbidden in the United States.
Apparently so. We do only have a couple of quick news things to talk about, which makes sense because, Christmas. So Disney's not doing a lot around Christmas time.
Of course, they did do that. We were just talking earlier today that... Star Wars thing, the TV show during the holiday season. Like
we're not talking about Disney Plus. We're talking about
I know, but
Disneyland.
Why would you put out
it was
a new thing?
It was poor timing.
Poor timing. No one's gonna watch it.
They'll probably watch it afterward, but not right now. Anyway, for Disneyland, they don't do announcements like that during the holidays because they're busy with other things. So the only 2 major things was, of course, it was just a couple days ago, so it was after we left. Madame Leota's Somewhere Beyond, the gift shop at the exit of the Haunted Mansion, has officially opened. The pictures that I've seen look so cool.
It's really cool inside.
It looked actually a lot better than Memento Mori at the Magic Kingdom. And a lot bigger.
We have now seen that building in person. It is not 15 times bigger than the Haunted Mansion, like some people insinuate. It's a perfect size.
I mean, if you come to it from Bayou Country, I can see where you think that, but it's only because you're so much closer to that building than you are to the Haunted Mansion, so it seems a lot bigger. But if you come at it from New Orleans Square, it's just this little carriage house just tucked in to the corner between the Haunted Mansion and Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And honestly, it actually works great because you can see it from Tiana's Bayou Adventure, like from the ride, and it doesn't break anything for you.
Yeah, it looks real. It blends in with the ride.
So that has now opened. So it has all Haunted Mansion merchandise and Nightmare Before Christmas. What I'm interested in seeing and hearing more about is what they're going to be doing with, is it Port Royal Curios or whatever?
The one we were
store?
like, what is that store that you can...
What is that going... I wonder what they're going to use it for. Are they just going to expand the Pirates stuff, do you think?
I don't know.
Because they could expand the Pirate stuff. There's a lot of stuff crammed into Pieces of 8.
And I don't necessarily agree with their decision to just have generic pirate things that aren't Disney.
I don't either. Yeah, I agree with you.
I mean, some people probably like it, but it is very strange. Maybe just actually do real pirate stuff.
Yeah, I do agree with that. So I don't know what they're going to be doing in that store, but all that stuff, the Haunted Mansion and Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, is all going to be at Madame Leota's Somewhere Beyond, which is at the exit of the Haunted Mansion. Again, I think it looks great. It's a great addition. I don't know why we haven't had a true gift shop at the exit of the Haunted Mansion before. It fits in
because
perfectly.
that only makes sense.
I know. The only other piece of news is over in downtown Disney. Disney has filed permits with the city of Anaheim for the ESPN Zone building, that big building over by the Star Wars Trading Outpost and the Disneyland Hotel that has been vacant for years. So originally that was supposed to be torn down. I saw an article on it. They talked about it, that it was in 2018 is when they closed it because it was supposed to be torn down to build a new hotel.
And then Anaheim said no.
Yeah, well, Disney is the one that pulled out of the hotel.
But Anaheim made it very difficult, and so Disney said no.
And so Disney decided not to do that. And the ESPN Zone is the only building that hasn't subsequently found a new purpose. It's just kind of there.
For a little bit, they had the Wonderground Gallery, or there was something in there.
They would use it temporarily for things, but nothing permanent.
I kept thinking that it was going to be the Avatar experience because they closed it in Shanghai.
They kept saying an experience. Yeah, they never said land.
Now it's a huge land that who knows where they're going to put it.
It's probably still there.
Yeah.
It'll just teleport from California Adventure. But what they're going to be doing now is they filed permits to divide it into multiple retail spaces. So apparently from what the permits say, it looks like they are going to have 2 retail locations on the upper floor and 1 retail location on the lower floor. No idea about when that might happen, but it's just something that they even filed the permits.
Yeah.
So
we'll see.
It's news because, hey, instead of always walking by that building thinking, what in the world are they ever going to do with this?
It's just always advertising Disney Plus.
I mean, I'm glad that it makes me happy that at least they regularly change the things they put on the side to advertise Disney Plus, because I'm like, hey, they haven't completely forgotten about this building. Yeah.
And now it is the home to some sort of cookie food truck in front.
Oh, it's like, what?
Not inside. Okay. In front.
That makes so much more sense.
Which we didn't try, but we were told from one of our friends that we met up with that
they said those cookies were really, really good.
Yeah.
So, plug for them. I don't even remember the name of it. They sell buckets of cookies, like literal buckets.
And that's
similar to the Utah State Fair.
Yeah, the Utah State Fair, they have, and I don't think they're called Bucket-O cookies, but I always say, can I get Bucket-O cookies? And then they overflow them, and they're so good. And they're warm, and they're amazing.
Nobody argues about that. That's it for news.
Yep, not much.
There may be more in the next couple of weeks because they might be advertising more about what's happening with the 70th anniversary. Apparently, they did just barely start commercials for the 70th anniversary, which again does not start until May. But
they've started talking about some of the merchandise, evidently.
Yeah, some like limited, in a way. But so next couple of weeks, we might learn more about maybe the After Dark events or the Lunar New Year festival. We still don't know a lot of details about that. So there's other things that we're waiting on, and that'll probably come up pretty quickly, but not right now.
Which snake they will choose because the year of the snake.
Oh, I was like, snake for what? Oh yeah, year of the snake. Because they have Ka, and they have Juju.
Juju is so cute.
And
on the
they
ride.
have Sir Hiss, who is basically Ka, but he has a little cape and a little hat.
Yeah, they're the same.
They are the same, but he has a little cape and a little hat.
And they reused the drawings, right?
Fun fact, well,
sort of.
Fun fact, if you hadn't already known this, if you watch Robin Hood, the animated Robin Hood, it is the best example of recycled animation in all of Disney, because they literally, they borrow from Snow White, they borrow from the Aristocats, they borrow from the Jungle Book, they borrow from So many.
Yeah, if you look it
so
up on
many movies.
YouTube, there's like
you can see
some-
side to side comparisons. They did it
It's
to
quite
save
interesting.
time.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sir Hiss is Ka, but he has
He has different clothes.
he has clothes.
Or clothes on at all. He's not naked.
Anyway, so they do have some snakes they could choose from, but I don't know what they're going to pick for the Year of the Snake
Why is Khan naked?
because he's out in the jungle.
Oh,
Baloo's naked.
that's true.
Anyway, we digress. So let's get into this trip recap. So we went last week, flew into Long Beach.
Yes. We flew in on one of the largest planes I've ever seen.
Into Long Beach. Like for Long Beach, it was a really long plane.
And then our flight back was one of the tiny ones.
which is actually
That's
per
the
the
normal,
norm
yep.
for Long Beach. We got to our hotel. For once, the room was ready before we got there.
I know. Well, I did. You can do the online check-in if you didn't know that. If you're staying on property, so you put in what time you're going to be there, and I think they try to accommodate. Whenever we go to Disney World, I always get some sort of text or update, like a push notification when we land, because I put in that time that we're going to be landing. So, but then it usually says your room is not ready. But yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, this time it actually said, here's your room number. Like, cool. Yay. So we could just go and get our keys and actually put our stuff away in our room. It was great. We did Disneyland that day, right?
We went to the Jolly Holiday.
Oh, that's right, because we had that Thanksmas sandwich.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. That was so good.
It was really good. My only problem was the bread was kind of hard to chew through. It's like that really good, like rustic French bread type stuff.
Yeah, it was rustic French bread, and it was toasted. It was if you don't remember what it is, the Thanksmas sandwich is basically it's a toasted sandwich with turkey, filled with turkey, stuffing, and cranberry relish.
It was very tasty.
And then you dip it in gravy.
If your teeth
my
are not in
goodness.
good condition, I would not suggest eating that sandwich.
It may also tear up the inside of your mouth a little bit, but
Yes.
it tastes so good.
It was really tasty. That
And then-
gravy you dipped it in.
And then with a lot of their other sandwiches, it comes with these homemade chips.
Oh my gosh.
So good.
Jordan
So good.
did give an interesting observation, and I don't know why this is. Whenever you get homemade chips, they're thicker than normal chips. I don't know why they can't slice them a little less, but
No, I actually like them.
but they're good. But it's
like them that
just
way.
interesting. Yeah.
So that was delightful. And then we had a couple of the desserts, which were really good. You're looking your journal, so you know what came next.
Yep. We went over and went on Winnie the Pooh. I forgot I had a work meeting, so
That's right.
I had to like do not Zoom. What's the one we use? Teams, Microsoft Teams. So that I'm like, oops. So we kind of just stood by the Pooh
all
corner.
good.
It was a little quiet over there.
It was
so,
all good.
Yeah.
I think we went on Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, we
didn't
did How to Mention Holiday, Pirates, Indy, Space, Matterhorn, Astro Orbiter, there was nobody there that day.
That day was really slow. If you're like, this was all between like what 2 p.m. and like 4.
Yeah.
And we weren't really using many of our passes with Club 33. Not a ton of them because we didn't need to. And in fact, even the ones that we did, then the wait was like 5 minutes because there was
Astro
no one
Orbiter
in
was
front of us.
5 in the middle of the afternoon. It was very strange. Big Thunder, we just walked on.
Yeah. Then we went back and changed at the hotel because we had. I think we got something for dinner as well. But I don't remember what. Did we get something for dinner?
I think we got something small.
We must have gotten something.
I don't know.
But we came
Oh
back.
yeah, we got what you call them, little stick things.
Oh, little stick things.
Bengal barbecue sticks.
Skewers.
Yeah, those things.
The little stick
We
things.
gotta eat sticks because we're like we need real food, but
Because we're
gonna have a lot of sweets.
We had found out that there was going to be a Club 33 event. Just so happened to be on a day we were going to be there, so we wanted to go do it. And it was a gingerbread house decorating party, which was actually really
stupid,
fun.
but
It was
fun.
stupid but fun.
We just go in. First of all, they just had like big tables, so we're like, I don't know where to sit.
It was sit where you want.
Yeah,
which is
Jordan asked
weird.
why we didn't sit at a couple of the tables, and I'm like, well, there's 3 seats, and I don't want to leave just one. I don't know what's going on.
That's fine. We did end up sitting across from a couple people.
Super
who were
nice,
super nice. Great to get to know them. Kitty corner from some people that we maybe they're fine. But
we have to tell.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. She was like,
No.
I stayed at the St. Regis and I didn't like it. It wasn't up to my par. I'm like, oh geez.
Oh my gosh, the amount of money.
wow.
And that's why it was the people across from us also
Yes.
did not like her,
They
which is I
rolled
think
their
another
eyes.
reason
It
that
was
we
so
were
funny.
like,
she was plastered though.
she was very drunk. But these other people, they were super nice.
But yeah, they had like these cute little gingerbread houses. So we just like
lots of icing and like candy everywhere. And then they
Different kinds of candy.
Some great hot chocolate.
Yeah.
To have. It was fantastic.
That you could put like either
they had candy canes that you could melt
or
in
like
them.
a chocolate thing too.
A chocolate spoon that would melt in it if you wanted to make it more chocolatey. It was really, really good.
So good.
And it was just like hang out for a couple of hours, decorate. They had basically the Dapper Dans in there.
So. I didn't recognize any of them.
But they might have been like the extras, like because they have more than one cast member for each part. But they came in, they were singing carols to every table, and it was super, super fun. So we were very glad that we went, and we got to keep the gingerbread houses, which and the aprons, which were adorable. And we took the gingerbread houses back to our room, and we just laid them out, and it made the whole room just smell of gingerbread.
It was glorious.
It was actually really, really
great.
great.
They did give us really good boxes to try and transport them, but we're like, still.
We're going on a plane. This isn't going to work.
The plane is not going to. Plus, our cat over the last like 2 years wants to eat everything that's out. We have to hide.
Try it to see if it's chocolate. And if it's not chocolate, she leaves it alone, but she has to try it first.
If you didn't know, chocolate is not deadly to cats like it is to dogs. But it's still not great. But yeah, she gets adventuresome, and she would probably have eaten them anyway.
So we were just kind of enjoying them in our room. But it was a super fun activity. We're glad
really
we did
relaxing and stupid but fun.
Yes, exactly.
And we got to keep the aprons.
I thought I said that.
Oh, did you say that? Yeah.
They were adorable. We'll have to put a picture online to show you what the aprons looked like, because I actually didn't know that they were included, and we both looked at each other like, are we allowed to take them? And I said, I'm not going to ask anyone. I'm just going to walk.
Anyway.
I'm just going to take it. Turns out we were allowed to take them.
Yeah. We went through downtown Disney, going back to the hotel, and stopped at those two new shops, the Avengers.
The Avengers one and the D-Lander.
Yep.
They're both smaller than I expected, but they're both still really nice.
Avengers was cool. It didn't have anything groundbreaking.
It does have different stuff than you find in the parks.
A little bit different, yeah.
Because they have it organized by character. Like by franchise. So they had like a Deadpool and Wolverine section. They had a Captain America section. They had a Guardians of the Galaxy section. Like all sorts of things. And so it was laid out a little differently, and it had some stuff that you don't normally find, but it was a lot of the same stuff too.
Yeah, and then the D-Lander, if you're a girl, great.
If you're a guy,
they had 4 men's things.
Yes.
And for some reason, we had to wait to get in. I could kind of see why. It was very popular, and there was like no room to walk around.
It's very small.
It's small and like really crowded.
But I do have to say, what they have in there, it's
amazing.
I've never seen anywhere else. Well, most of it. Like I would say 80% of what was in there
is different.
I've never seen anywhere else.
And they had some really cool jewelry that's like special to that.
Yep.
But yeah, they had a couple of men's shirts, which we hadn't seen.
Mostly Roosevelt's.
I love their shirts so much, except for they just seal in all the juices.
Tucker, the Toy Story dad, he's always told us, like, you need to use it more as like a layered shirt. Like wear a T-shirt underneath and then have the shirt on as a layer over it open, and it's great.
I know. It was better when it was like
colder.
55 degrees in Disneyland in the evening, so it was nice.
Then we went back to the hotel for the night. That was it, because we were tired.
Yep. And then we slept.
We slept a lot. We actually, fun fact, we didn't do early entry any of the days we were there.
We tried to once, but it didn't really work.
I mean, how hard did we really try?
Not that hard.
We didn't try very hard. We just didn't care that much personally. We still got there basically about the time the parks opened, but we didn't worry about early entry.
Yep. So the next
day was DCA.
Yep. So we started by going to the coffee shop at the Disneyland Hotel, and if you haven't been there, it's so good.
That cinnamon roll is amazing.
Oh my gosh, it's the size of like an extra large pizza.
It's not the size of an extra large pizza. It's more like the size of a personal pan pizza.
But still,
yes,
like
that's still
it's
big.
huge, and their croissants are like 8 inches long.
The size of a personal pan pizza.
Everything's big. You got to share, but it's really good. And then they have like some good like lunch stuff too. We haven't ever tried it, but different like salads and things. So it's cute.
Then we went over to DCA.
Yep.
And it was again that morning.
Not busy at all.
Not busy.
So we went.
In fact, we went on Web Slingers. Wasn't that one of the first things we did?
We went to the Incredicoaster.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We went to Pixar Pier first. Sorry.
Yep. Yeah, because there was 5-minute waits for everything there. Yeah. Nobody was there, so we did Toy Story, did Incredicoaster. They only had one side going on Incredicoaster.
Because there were so few people.
Yeah. But yeah, we did Web Slingers, Monsters, Inc.
Web Slingers was so not busy that we were the only 2 in our car.
We still did really well for just having 2. But
yeah, but it was just like weird. They weren't bothering trying to find another 2 because the line was so short. They're like, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
So we just sat in the middle and we did our best. Monsters Inc. was still a walk-on.
Totally walked
at
on.
like, wasn't it like an hour later or something after park opened?
Soarin' totally walked on. Little Mermaid, same. There was no line at all.
No line.
I felt bad for people who bought the Lightning
I know.
line that day because it did nothing. We did Mater's Christmas surprise. What's it called?
Jingle Bells.
Jingle.
Jamboree. Jingle Jamboree.
Oh yeah,
Mater's Jingle Jamboree.
Jamboree. That's right.
Yeah, but this is the Jingle Jamboree.
And then Luigi's
Joy to the Whirl.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was going to make another attempt at making up something.
We still did do Guardians. I think you mentioned that.
No, not yet. We bought a Sip and Savor pass.
Yes.
Then we did Guardians. And so, we got some of the food for lunch from the Festival of the Holidays.
My only problem with the Festival of the Holidays was that so much was returning from last year.
Yeah.
Not all of it, but there was quite a bit.
And it's always a lot of desserts. So
Yeah, it was
which is
frustrating.
good, but you're like, I need something non-sugary. And that's saying something coming from me who has the biggest sweet tooth on the planet.
No, you did have that cranberry like croissant
Oh
thing.
my gosh. So they took croissant dough, put it in like a muffin tin. So it was like a rolled,
biscuit.
a biscuit type thing, and then had a whole bunch of turkey in it and this amazing cranberry sauce and dressing. And oh my gosh, it was so good.
I had this like chicken bowl. I had chicken and gravy and like it was on mashed potatoes and this stuffing crumble on it. It was really, really, really good.
Yeah. And the macaron, so good. What was creme brulee? No,
it was sticky toffee pudding.
sticky toffee pudding. Which it even had like a little bit of
sticky toffee pudding in the middle.
Yeah, like the cake part of it.
Yeah.
So good.
Then we went
back to the hotel.
We swam, right?
Yep,
We went to
rested
the
and
pool.
swam. It was a little chilly, and I just tried to follow the 1.5 feet by 1.5 feet of sun.
There was an Australian family there, which I'm like, this is the time of year to come to the place that's winter when
Yeah.
it's your summer.
When it's 100 degrees in Australia.
Anyway, then eventually, I'm just gonna skip ahead just a little bit because I don't remember any. Was there any other major things that happened before dinner? I don't think there was.
Just went on Mickey Minnie's. Yeah, that's about all.
Because we had dinner that night at Club 33, so we had 2 nights in a row at Club 33. The only thing I need to mention is they had this affogato with peppermint ice cream and these chocolate chip cookie bars that I've had dreams about many times because I just wanted to leave with 17
All
of
of
them.
them. They would not transport well, just so you know.
I don't care. I wanted them forever.
I had a French onion soup that had tons of meat in it too.
Yeah,
it was
which
the
I've never
best
had
of no, but like so good. Like I love French onion soup, and then there's also beef.
Anyway, it was a really, really good meal. It was just those were the 2 things that really stood out among a really fantastic time.
And I do always try to look for celebrities while there.
Oh,
And,
yeah, you did see.
You probably don't know who she is, but you would know her
Not by
voice.
name, but you would know her voice.
Kate McCucci from Raising Hope, and then she's the voice of the new Webby on the new DuckTales. She's super cute.
She's also been in a few episodes in The Big Bang Theory. Yep. So, yeah, if you heard her voice, you'd be like, oh, I know exactly
and
who
she's
that
as
is.
tiny as she looks on Raising Hope. We went on Space really quick, and then went over to DCA to see the World of Color. What's
Season
it
of
called?
Light.
Season of Light. I didn't write
And
the
we
name.
did see the Moana pre-show, which that was a thing.
Yeah, the projections were not good.
No, you couldn't really see what was
It was
going
not
on.
done well.
They did use the only good song from the show. Sorry if you haven't seen it yet. There's one good song.
You haven't really sold me on seeing it.
I think you'll like it, but
I
we'll
guess.
wait. You should wait until it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I'm not paying for it.
But then World of Color Season of Light, still really, really great. My favorite part is still the Trans-Siberian Orchestra section.
Yeah.
It's great.
And then they have pentatonics for one of them.
Uh-huh.
And then a pentatonics like look or sound alikes after it. We're like,
Well, because it didn't end that way. Anyway,
Yeah.
I always forget that they put heart-shaped bubbles into the
oh
sky
my gosh,
at the end.
so magical.
It's really cool.
And Jordan didn't complain wholeheartedly about Feliz Navidad playing.
Well, I already knew it was going to be there.
Yeah, I know, but you just hate that song.
Yes, but what else am I
And
going
it's
to
the
do?
3 caballeros who were so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the end of that day.
The next day we went to Disneyland.
Got breakfast at Market House.
It was a bit busier.
That was
that
busier.
day.
We assumed that as the week went on, people would start getting more and more done with school.
This was the first day where it's like, oh, there are people here.
I booked this trip a year prior before we were in Club 33, so it was going to be the last few days of our.
It was the last few days
Magic
before
Key-
Magic Keys were blocked out.
Yeah, so which we did the year prior, and it was.
So always keep that in mind. If you do have, even if you don't have a Magic Key, look up to see when the blockout dates are for around the holidays, because it will be busy leading up to those 2 weeks around Christmas and New Year's, because everyone who has a Magic Key is trying to get their visits in before they're blocked out.
Yep. We did do most of Fantasyland.
Yes.
Yeah, because we had our coffees and food still, so we waited in Alice in Wonderland because we're like, it's going to be a little bit longer than trying to walk on to Snow White.
Because they would make
food.
us finish the coffee before we got on, and we're like, nah, let's wait let's just drink it while we're in line. I will say one of my pet peeves that I was just thinking of our pet peeves episode is when you're getting on like a Fantasyland dark ride. There's just two of you, and then another couple just slides in the row behind you, and I'm like,
especially when it's not busy. There was no one in line, and there's a couple came right behind us.
Even when
I'm
it's
like,
busy, though, I would rather wait a little bit longer to get a cart by ourselves.
Thankfully, on Pinocchio, the cast member asked, "How many are there?" We're like 2, and then he started pushing the bar down behind.
Well, he also was going to do it because there was only the couple behind us, and then that was it.
Yeah, there was no one there. I'm like, I get it. If it's busy, you're trying to get it all together.
No, I don't. I never get it. I would rather wait a little bit longer.
Yeah, for sure.
I really would.
It's really annoying.
Maybe that's not for everybody. The thing I love about the Fantasyland dark rides is kind of having this
personal
more
experience.
Yeah, this more personal, intimate moment where it's just you and your group, and that's one of the things I love about it. And so that's why I don't really love it when there's other people in there with me. And I know that in some ways that sounds really selfish and really stupid, but that's just what my enjoyment has always been about the Fantasyland dark rides.
You're so selfish.
I am.
That's okay. We did Small World, Roger Rabbit, Star Tours, and then we finally saw Mando and Grogu again. I love Grogu so much.
I do remember that this is the day we finally did Tiana's.
Yes.
At Disneyland. Totally worth it. Even when not everything was working, I still liked it.
The only thing that was noticeable was Tiana was not dancing at the end. She was just creepily
There was
standing
another one figure earlier that wasn't moving. But there's just one.
But there's all the animatronics are so cute. I love the new characters. We sort of got drenched. So the main parts, and it's just the same as Splash Mountain. All the cast members, all people were telling us, "Oh, you're going to get more drenched than Splash Mountain." Did I say space before?
Yes, you did.
Splash. Just be aware, the main parts that you get swamped with water are the first dip.
Everywhere.
No, well, mostly the first dip and then the former laughing place, like that little up and down part. What you do, and what I do, and it works really well, is kind of pull your legs up toward
helps,
you more.
That helps if you specifically want to avoid getting your feet wet.
Yeah. But
it doesn't work any other
Jordan
way.
wore a poncho, which was helpful. So he kind of protected both of us. But yeah, just to be aware. It's really not the end thing that gets you like as drenched.
Not really.
So, but it's amazing.
Yeah, we loved it. I think they've been having some troubles with the Tiana figure at the very end, but even with that, I'm like, this is still great. And honestly, I think it works better at Disneyland than it does at Disney World.
Yeah, and the queue area is perfect.
It's adorable. Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
And it doesn't start like in Adventureland like it used to, and then people would just cut in line when you're doing what you're supposed to. But
you can't cut in line.
Nope. We got lunch at Hungry Bear.
We tried the
barbecue.
new barbecue jamboree.
Very tasty. Small portions.
For what you're paying, it's kind of small portions, but what you get is delicious.
The baked beans were some of the best baked beans I've ever had.
My gosh.
It's mostly because it's half meat, half beans, which if you've been to a good barbecue place like that.
Those were amazing.
So, yeah, really good food. It's a little overpriced. We got the 3 meat thing, and then we added a protein, so that helped a little.
The combo platter.
Yeah. But, yeah, they're very expensive.
That's the only downside, really, that I saw to it, but it was delightful. I liked it.
Went to the hotel so Jordan could do one of his work things.
I had work. I
still got to do
meeting.
work. Thankfully, with remoteness, you can do that.
Yeah.
We went to a DVC member event, which they usually do these just in Florida, but this is the first time they wanted to try it in California.
We'll make a reel out of it, but the highlight of it was that they were showing off the 3-bedroom grand villa at the Disneyland Hotel.
It is amazing.
So we took lots of videos because I'm like, I don't know when we're ever going to be up here again because there's only 2 of them, so they're hard to get.
They're hard to get, and they're a lot of points.
Yeah. But we got to have a really long conversation with our DVC advisor because he was the one taking us through on the tour.
Yeah.
Which he's great.
And
Love
you got
him.
this cute little Christmas ornament to put on your tree.
Oh my gosh,
it
it's
has like
adorable.
little
As the logos
the logos
from each
for
of
all of the Disney
all the DVC resorts. I will just throw this in now that if any of you are thinking about like seriously considering getting DVC, just reach out to us because we'll give you the name of our, especially if you're doing it on the West Coast, we'll give you the name and the contact information for our
He's super
guide.
not pressure. He's super nice.
He's actually even talking to us
So
about all the
helpful.
times that people come up to him like, we want to buy DVC, and then they tell him what their circumstances are, and he goes, I'm not selling to you because it's not going to make sense for you.
Yeah, because they're like, I don't want to do that many points, but we have this huge family. We need to go all the time.
So he
He's
says, like, I
"No,
refuse
that's
to
not
sell
gonna
to
work.
them.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
going to. It's
not gonna
pointless
work
for you. Don't do it. So if you're like, I'm really worried they're going to push me into it, no, they don't. But so just reach out to us, and we're happy to give you them. And then you just tell them that we sent you, and
Yeah.
he'll be like,
It was
okay.
it was fun, kind of long, but some of our friends from a former Disney cruise met up with us.
Yeah.
Monica and Katie.
So
and
we
took them to the 1901 Lounge at DCA.
just caught up with them for a while, which was super fun.
Yep, there was dulcimer music there, and it was really calm and really good food.
We hung out with them through most of the night. We went on Radiator Springs Racers with them,
Yeah.
where it broke down
In the room that's like before you go
right in front of Red and Sally and
before you go to the paint or the tires.
Lightning.
It was kind of cool because it felt like it was daytime.
They turned the lights on. Yeah,
So it was a little weird, but
was really bright.
And then they asked us if we want to go in. We're like,
we're like,
yeah.
yes.
It didn't ruin our experience or anything.
No,
so
it was
we
really
still
cool.
got to go, but yeah.
Yeah, we were
did it
just.
again.
I just saw this. We were getting closer. I'm like, that car up there has not been moving. I don't think we're going to be moving forward, and we didn't.
Shopped a little bit, went on Rise of the Resistance.
And then we watched the fireworks,
Yep.
and
We also had a really good skipper on Jungle Cruise.
oh my gosh, she was fantastic. Oh,
So
I have to tell this joke because it was just so good. So remember, this is nighttime cruise. So when you take the Jungle Cruise at night, they have to turn the lights on the boat so you can see anything. And we're going down where you see the elephant, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, look at this African bull elephant! This is the most amazing thing. It's so rare. You're never going to see anything like this again." And then in the ride, there's another elephant right on the other side.
Which they often do that joke daytime, but
well, not necessarily, like sort of, but then it worked perfectly. She saw that, she paused, and then she
Turned
just
the lights
turned
off.
the lights off.
she was so good. We should have gotten her name to.
I forgot to get her name. Ugh. She was really fantastic.
Give shout outs to people when they're really good.
Yeah. Then we saw the fireworks, which, again, they're nice.
They're cute.
My favorite part is the end with all the snow.
Yes.
I just love how no one is like in a rush to leave.
Yep.
Everyone just like, no,
It's
I
so
want to sit
magical.
here. It's very serene. It's very calm. You just get to enjoy the snow.
It's not snow. It's really just soap. So it's Snope.
But it's that part.
It's
is
funny
the
because
best.
a lot of the fireworks shows end in like dance parties and like you're crazy and trying to get
This one
around,
doesn't.
but yeah, you just kind of chill.
A lot of people though were complaining about the fireworks because there were some clouds in the sky that were the fireworks were going off behind some of the clouds. I'm like, well, it's not like Disney can control that.
Yes, they can. They can control the weather. Yeah, it was all like really humid and cold, so like a lot of it was just dew anyway. But
Oh yeah, that was the night where it got really thick, didn't
yeah,
it?
it was just really thick.
The dew point was so high.
Thick air.
Oh, we're so low. Sorry, whatever it is. The dew point just didn't.
Dew point
match
was
up.
high, but the temperature was low. So,
So
and then
next
our
day-
last day was our last day. We
I'm curious to know what happened to our.
we wrote a little note and I gave
gingerbread
a
houses.
tip for the housekeeping.
We told them
said,
you're welcome to take them if you
wanna
want.
take it or
you can throw them away. It doesn't matter to us either way.
Very curious to see. Took the monorail. We got to sit in the very front
With
We
a
learned-
family. That was
Yeah,
really.
it was really.
This kid was
cute.
kind of nervous, so he's asking a lot of questions.
Yeah, he's
but
like,
he was asking
is it going to go really fast? Is it going to crash?
He was asking the best questions. We learned so many things about how the monorail operates from his questions. Because apparently they test the monorails every morning to make sure that if one monorail gets within a certain number of feet of the other monorail, that it will
stop.
automatically stop. And if it doesn't automatically stop, they take one of the monorails off and they only run one.
Yep.
So I'm like, that is so interesting. And there were like the reasons why they blow the horn, where they blow the horn.
Yep.
Like the reason they blow it around the Matterhorn is in case the Matterhorn is broken down and they
Which
are
never happens.
and they are evacuating people off the mountain
'Cause it's right close to the
because it's so
track.
close to the track that they're alerting the cast members.
Yeah, I
that
always
were
thought it
here.
was just that they were letting the
station
know, but no, it's
They
because
said no, it's for the Matterhorn. We're letting them know. The kid was asking great questions.
Yes.
it was a pretty chill morning. It was starting to get really busy really early.
Yeah, we did submarine voyage early. The same family was next to us there. It was kind of funny. Did breakfast at Ronto Roasters. Shopped at Galaxy's Edge for a little bit. Went on Big Thunder and Pirates.
Basically, it was like a wrapped up
Did
day.
Tiana's again. So
Yeah, because why not? We wanted to do it again.
Shopped a little bit. Went back to DCA because we still had some Sip and Savor Pass.
That's true.
Tokens
and we
to
we
use.
used up the rest of those.
And our last ride was Web Slingers, which
Oh, jeez, that
we
was
walked in or like just to get in
They
line.
were having problems.
And then they're like, ladies and gentlemen, we have problems and it's not going to open soon.
They
You
didn't
can
just
wait.
say we have problems.
We personally have
It
problems.
broke down for a little while, so we ended up having to
It was
wait
chilled for like 20 minutes.
or something like that.
It was okay.
But then we headed out and we
Yep.
went back to the airport. Headed home. Our flight was ever so slightly delayed because they didn't have.
They didn't have
on board.
water. We're like, yeah,
And they were saying like we've been trying to ask them for some and they just weren't delivering it to us. I'm like, what is wrong?
yeah, evidently, by like federal law, you have to either have potable water to wash your hands or enough hand sanitizer wipes.
Enough sanitizing wipes.
And they weren't doing either of those in a timely fashion.
So we finally got it, but it was anyway. So it was kind of like a whirlwind trip, but it also we did a lot. It was actually really really fun. The only regret I had is I didn't have more peppermint.
Yes, you do love your peppermint.
That's the only regret. But it was a lot of fun, and it was kind of a great lead-in.
You did get your peppermint beignets.
I know. I didn't say I had no peppermint. I said I didn't have sufficient.
And we also had the warm gingerbread cookies. So good.
the warm gingerbread cookies.
Yeah, at the whatever Harbor Galley.
Oh, those ones. Yes. Oh my gosh, they were so good.
do you not remember this?
There's a special place in heaven for whoever thought let's sell warm cookies
at all. Yep.
Oh,
Whether they're
they just
chocolate chip
it doesn't
or
matter if they if they killed someone. they
they're
automatic. It's like doesn't matter. You came up with the idea of serving warm cookies.
come on right in.
We're going right in. It's just how it works. Yeah, we're not going to be back at Disneyland. At least it's not in the plans until March. We have other Disney trips, but just not at Disneyland.
Next one is a cruise.
So it'll be a little while before we're back again, but we just love it. It's just so much fun. And
If you're trying to plan a trip, use our friends at Getaway Today. Use the link in the description.
segue.
They're very helpful.
And then also make sure that you subscribe to the podcast to get new episodes as they drop.
And follow us on Instagram and Facebook. We're trying to be a little better.
We're getting a little bit better.
Slightly.
Yep. But at any rate, man, next episode is actually going to be in 2025, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be the second.
It'll be like January 1st or January 2nd.
Wow.
I think it'll be the 2nd. Wow, that's crazy. Well, I hope you guys all had a fantastic 2024.
Yes. Happy New Year.
Yeah, no kidding. We will see you again in the new year. So, happy holidays, everybody.
Stay safe. Don't get too plastered.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.